This episode of the Pie Strong podcast is brought to you by the Macquarie Inn Hotel, the best spot in town to catch UFC live on the big screens with full sound, cold beers, and a proper fight night atmosphere. Don't watch it at home, watch it where the locals watch it. The Macquarie Inn Hotel.
We're also brought to you by Cosbuild. Do you want to update your living space? Anthony Costa from Cosbuild can help you with all your renovation needs, big or small. Contact Anthony on Facebook at Cosbuild or www.cosbuild.com.au. Strap in, enjoy the show. Welcome back to another episode of the Pie Strong podcast, Scrap Recaps. How we doing, boys?
Oh, I'm excited. I'm
Coming
excited.
off the greatest MMA card the world has ever seen.
The baddest bitch on the
Ronda
planet.
Rousey, Gina Carano. I've never seen a better, more fluid card in my fucking life, boys.
He's being sarcastic.
My God. My God.
I want to take a note out of Dana's book. Who gives a shit? But we have to talk about it. Listeners, would love to hear your thoughts in our comments on the Spotify platform, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. I'd love to hear your feedback, but buckle in because we're about to have a whinge for a good 20 minutes.
So just a real quick one. Overall, what did you think of the product?
Can I go first, or you want to go first, Jack? I'll let you go
Oh,
first.
I don't have much to say in the way of. I didn't think the pacing was that bad. I remember talking to you about it during your like while you were watching both. Brad, you said it was hard to focus on both because you had both going.
Yeah, well, I was reading a lot about people whinging, so that's why I said, yeah, like it wasn't noticeable for me.
Yeah. Look, I didn't mind the pacing between fights. It was probably a little long. But the thing that stood out to me as far as length of, taking up a lot of time was the Octagon interviews.
Yep.
Ariel just seemed to want to just keep talking and talking like typical journo, That's all he wanted to do was just keep talking and talking. And he was just asking stupid questions.
Yep.
It's like, brother, let's move on.
He addressed it. He reckons the truck was telling him to keep asking questions and ask him this and that.
Oh, really?
And then when the main card started with all the finishes and that, they wanted him to fill in time. So
Because it's like a boxing promotion. That's Jake Paul. That's the feel. If you look at all boxing promotions after fights, they jump in there, runs around, and they ask a 20-minute interview of what's happening next, what you're going to do next. I love the UFC from that interview perspective because Joe Rogan, DC, or Bisping get into the octagon, and it's like, let's look at the highlights. What did you think of the fight? Who are you calling out next? Fuck off.
anything else to say? Gotcha.
Yeah.
And the main card gets more time because it's the end of the pay-per-view. They give them more time.
Yep.
That's like the main fight. That's it. But yeah, everything else is just short, sharp, to the point, and I like it.
Yeah. Ariel Hawani gets in there. Well, this guy just tweeted about you and said this about your mum. So what do you think about that?
Yeah,
do you want to respond?
How does that make you feel? How does it make you feel?
Not good.
So my overall opinion of it was a second-hand product. It felt cheap. Looking at all of the empty seats, it made you think that it was a cheap product. The music, the quality of the commentating, you
didn't like the...
No, do you know what?
Yeah,
because they went and hunted as many people that hated the UFC as possible, and then it felt fake. It felt like they were over exaggerating everything about what they liked and this and that. It is what it is. It is an up and coming product, and they're trying to obviously stick it to UFC. Good on them for having a go, and I will always back them for having a go. But it's like they've tried to hunt everyone that has a problem with UFC and all chucked them in this little festing little fucking dome, and it just sounded cheap.
Here's the blueprint for these cunts, right? Sorry to cut you off.
That's all right, mate. I'm used to it.
Like you just said, the UFC hate needs to stop.
Yes.
It takes away from their product.
Correct.
And if you look at it objectively, it's not a bad product. All their boxing Netflix cards, they've been okay, but they've always had an asterisk being the main event. The Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul asterisk, because Mike wasn't throwing nothing. There's always an asterisk, and this one does too, which I'll get to. But they need to stop the UFC hate for one. And Jake Paul needs to stop trying to collect these viral sound bites because he's just looking like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Like when he's sitting there giving cheek to Francis Ngannou saying, what did you dream about when Joshua knocked you out and blah, blah, blah. And even in the ring, like Ariel kept asking him, oh, this guy wants to fight you. This guy wants to fight you. So he's trying to line up a fight with Francis and Jake in the ring afterwards when Jake's promoting
It's cringe,
Francis.
brother.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
cringe.
We all know that Francis will kill Jake, hands down. Oh, knowing that Jake will probably win the fight, knowing MVP. That's the asterisks as I was talking about. But if Jake just took a step back from the bullshit and said, I'm a fucking professional, I'm a promoter, and took like a Eddie Hearn stance, take the little jabs here and there, but don't fucking make every time you open your mouth a jab at the UFC
Show
or
it
someone
within
else.
your product.
That's
man.
right.
Show it within
Focus on the fighters. You're doing so well by paying them. You're paying them more than the UFC prelims. That's something to hang your hat on, isn't it? And then if he did that and shut his mouth and just said, yep, he should have went, Francis is a fucking killer and anyone I line him up with is going to, they'll regret signing the contract. He should be like a promoter in that way, backing all these fighters. But it was like he was just trying to insert himself into a physical altercation down the line, opening up a storyline for them to fight. But no one wants to see
everyone,
it.
man. I honestly was waiting for Ariel to ask Ronda if she was going to fight Jake, man.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
Yeah.
But in saying all that, man, like overall, I thought it was okay. It was watchable. And I thought everyone did. I like the commentators because I like Moro. I like Kenny Florian. It was okay. Yeah.
Look, the pacing I thought was okay. Some of the fights were absolutely retirement village. The Mike Perry and the Nate Diaz fight. The two early prelim fights. There was one on that. What's his name? Scroll up a bit. My apologies. Keep going.
Jason Jackson was a killer.
Keep going. That Nama Fazil versus Babian was probably the only fight on that whole card that looked like young up and coming contenders that could jump into UFC.
Well, you had, I know he's a bit older,
John
but
Jones's brother.
Jason Jackson was a bit of a killer. Let's start down here, sorry.
Yeah.
Aileen Pereira, she was a bit of a disappointment. She needs to focus on anti-wrestling or wrestling defense a bit more. So this girl nearly had her. It was a split decision in that one. So Jason Jackson was a big name coming into this. He got a KO first round. So there's a lot of finishes, man. And I think it was the way the card was stacked.
They found tomato cans for fucking everyone.
So JDS fights Despain. We've spoke about this before. Despain's looked like dog shit in the UFC. He's had a couple of good wins, but overall looked like shit. Got cut. He comes out. JDS drops him twice with a leg kick. He's not a high caliber fighter. So I wasn't impressed.
JDS competed for the UFC belt in 1985.
Yeah. An over the hills ex heavyweight champ for the UFC was giving him trouble. And then, Despain ended up, he weathered through it, stood back up and cracked him, knocked him out clean. It was a beautiful knockout. So I won't take much away from him, but yeah. And then the biggest favourite on the whole card, Saladin Panas. And I'm going to be I'm going to sound like a bitch here, but I'm going to be a bit critical on this guy too. He was a fairly bit sloppy. I spoke to you about this one, Jack, too. He was wild,
it was
fun
just
to
a
watch.
brawl.
Yeah, fun to watch.
That doesn't get you very far in the UFC.
No.
But this isn't for the UFC, right? This is for MVP.
No, but if this is the style of fighting that you're going to bring, that's not going to work.
Well, surely
you're not going to. What's that?
Surely that's his goal to get to the UFC. You don't want to fight for Jake Paul the whole fucking time.
No. I would assume it is his goal for sure, but yeah, you want to look better than that to get.
That just says it there. His goal is to get to the UFC. It's just surely they.
Well, you would assume, wouldn't you? I don't know what his goals are.
100%.
Someone with that much hype, you want to be on the world stage. We fucking advertised this one as Francis Ngannou versus a tomato can. Felipe Lins actually did a little bit better than I thought.
Everybody is running him down, that he's not a good fighter. I was challenged. Fuck off, mate. You didn't get out of second gear.
Yeah. But I thought Francis, he has the right attitude. He wants to focus on himself,
Yes.
fight his fight. The media tried to ask him about Dana White.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about
What
that.
the fuck do you want me to do?
Yeah.
So I bust out laughing.
And when they said John Jones, you want to fight John Jones, and Ari was like, oh, he's in a UFC contract. And I'm just like, you're giving UFC more showtime than your own card.
And then whinge about when Dana fucking
And he was
posts.
just like, that's up to him. I know where I am in life. He's caged. He needs to get out of it. He was probably the most mature out of all of them.
Yeah. Let's just quickly recap the rest of these, and then we got a lot to talk about around this.
Oh, my God.
So Nate Diaz versus Mike Perry went about how we thought, but I was so disappointed in how Nate looked. Nate looked like he looked, got split open, blood everywhere, and then talking shit. Like he's going to bash everyone again. Yeah. It's like, bro, look at yourself. Your cut man called it off.
I can't believe. Yeah.
His scar tissue damage on his face is now completely out of control. You can't control that now.
Yeah.
It's you can't unless you go to a plastic surgeon and you remap your whole face. But even then, you obviously risk undoing all of that hard work. He's completely torn apart in his face now.
Yeah.
This guy passed up a chance to fight. Conor.
Yeah. Imagine the money he would have made with Conor, eh?
Yeah. But
what a joke,
Jack,
man.
Do you think he passed up the opportunity because he knows he would have got... Do you think he beats Conor McGregor?
No, I honestly thought he would.
No.
He thinks he would have beat Perry. I think he would have thought it was an easy layup and he'd be able to do a quick turnaround and fight Conor.
100%.
I reckon this was his biggest paycheck.
Well, it was similar money, wasn't it, reported?
Well, that's reported. I reckon this was better money, and he's taken this and he's made it sound like... When have you ever heard Nate Diaz stick up for Conor McGregor? Word for word. Conor McGregor's coming back, and I don't want to upset the party and be the first fight for him. You know, I don't want to stop the Conor party because he's good for the MMA and UFC.
They were sort of bro-y after the second one,
Yeah,
though.
of course.
They've always sort of been...
He always says, who gives a fuck? Fuck Conor.
Yeah.
Fuck everyone. Like, he went into that knowing he was getting a massive paycheck. He looked like a sloppy piece of shit.
Was it massive though? Like, let's just look at paychecks for a second.
Apparently over 10 is what he got offered.
For
this fight, over 10 million. That's what the numbers were, because the numbers for UFC were around that as well.
Okay, well, I put up the... Do you have this open on Instagram?
I do, but we know how this goes, man. That's not what they got paid. They all got paid.
So Ariel come out today and said anyone that reads the disclosed purses, he said, I've been saying this for the last 15 years, that everything they disclose is very tactical in going, yes, we've got it out there. He said they did not get paid anywhere near what is on them disclosures. There's no way Nate Diaz only got paid $500,000.
Yeah, they would have got heaps more, but they have to disclose a certain purse to the commissions. Yeah. So if something goes wrong, they can fine them or whatever. Or that must be I don't know how it exactly works, but I'm assuming there'd be like an escrow or something. So if anything goes wrong. They reckon
Ronda Rousey made over $20 million for this fight.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know about that either.
Good on her if she did. But did you notice anything weird about Mike Perry, the way he was fighting? I thought it was confusion or like he was freezing up. But I think after the fact now, because I watched it again, I think he felt bad for
Nate Diaz. Yeah. He was confused as like, where's this animal?
Yeah, why is the cunt not coming back at me? That's what And it was like he'd hit him.
Fence and kicking.
He was hitting him and then like waiting for him to hit back and it wasn't coming. And he was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. It's almost looked like it was fixed, right?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't fixed, but yeah, Mike Perry was like piecing him up. He could have had him out of there in the first round.
Yeah.
Easy.
You see that weird little kick he tried to throw? He had his back and tried to kick him in the head. Even he laughed at himself. It was so fucking funny.
Yeah, mid-fight he was just like, fuck, what did I do that for?
It's so bad, man. It's so bad.
But I have noticed the whole lead up to this, all the promotional stuff, Perry's CTE's gotten so much worse. I shouldn't say that. Like
it's terrible. If anyone wants to argue with you, go to their face-off interview where they sat down on a table and you tell me for the next half an hour if you don't think they're retarded.
Oh, for sure,
why
man,
was
for sure.
Diaz and Perry moved above Ngannou? Because wasn't Ngannou the co-main?
No, they
Originally he
always-
was, I think, but
I thought
there was
they
probably more hype around these two than there was Ngannou. Like, Ngannou doesn't really sell fights, does he? Not like Perry and
I
Diaz
don't
can.
know, man. Like, I'm too close to it, I think, because I'd rather watch Ngannou over them other two cunts.
You're too close to it.
Yeah,
like,
so
I think
I
if you're
can't
looking at it from a
comment on that.
casual's perspective,
Where is the diamond? That's I love Francis. He's a fucking beast.
Ronda Rousey
who
versus
you're not
Gina.
aware. Can I just say something? You know, when you go to those meetings and they could have been an email, I feel like this fight could have just been a fucking email.
Yeah.
This is the asterisk on the card. Because
A WebEx, a Teams overview, an AI
Yeah.
overview of this is what you missed. That's the best thing you've said. all
Why'd
day,
you
Jack.
waste 17 seconds of my fucking life?
Yeah.
if there's casuals listening to this, boys, tell the casuals what Ronda Rousey's game plan is.
Her game plan is to
Take down armbar.
Rush forward,
attack the Buddha.
judo throw, and armbar. And it's the same in every single fight. She has minimal striking. She just wants to rush. She normally gets the clinch of some sort and then gets a judo throw. But this time, Gina Carano, the kickboxer, the Muay Thai fighter, opens with a fucking kick to Ronda's body and gets immediately double-legged into an armbar. There was no fucking attempt at a sprawl. So every man and their fucking dog who doesn't know fighting knows that you need to fucking hide the kick. If you're going to kick someone who's going to take you down, you need to feint,
You need to hide it.
jab,
Yep.
something before it. So they don't just fucking catch it and take you down. And what happened? She got taken down. She started getting a bit of ground and pound. Ronda grabs her arm. You know what she's going to do. Why aren't you doing the
Ground
normal
and pound?
jiu-jitsu defenses?
I didn't see no ground and pound.
There was a couple of shots. And then she grabbed the arm.
Couple of shots.
So if you know someone is going to go for an armbar, why aren't you doing basic jiu-jitsu to get yourself into a better position
Yeah.
so they don't take
Try
your
and
arm?
roll up. Hitchhike out. Whatever.
Ronda, Gina, what do you want to do? Well, Gina, if it's okay, I'm going to run at you. I'm going to take you down. I'm going to get you out of there as quickly as possible. We both get paid as quickly as possible. Everyone knows I'm going to fucking win. So let's try and get it done as quickly as possible. No worries. I'll make sure I wear makeup.
Fucking
Gina had makeup on, man. She had
The
makeup
hug.
on.
the hug at the end of the fight
The
lasted
laughing.
longer.
And she was laughing when she
Yeah.
stood up. Like,
Yeah.
so
Well,
we got
you
him.
got me.
We got him.
My arm would have broke if it didn't happen. You know what I mean?
And the
Yeah.
commentary around this afterwards, I listened to Ariel. Oh, I sound like such a fucking hater. I love Ariel. It was the podcast that I consumed more than anything. I used to refresh Apple Podcasts on a Tuesday waiting for it to come out. He records on a Monday in the States, and I was itching for it every time. Anyway,
Not no more.
not no more. And I'm listening to this shit, and he says, you can't tell me that Ronda can't hang with the top bantamweights in the world. So when she was in her prime, she got handled by an average bantamweight in Holly Holm and lost her title.
Had her face boxed off.
Yeah.
Had her body kicked
And then
out.
Amanda Nunes made an absolute joke of her while she was in her arguably prime. And she
Nunes-
comes and beats a fucking 48-year-old Gina Carano. How old is Gina, actually?
She's in her 50s, isn't she?
50s.
Like
I thought she
52.
was 50. Yeah,
Is she really?
Gina's 51, man. She fought
Georgia
17
li-
years ago, bruh.
Her last fight was 2009, and you're going to say because she did that in 17 seconds, she can hang with the fucking top? No way.
No fucking chance, man. Oh, Gina's only 44. My
Yeah,
bad.
right.
Still.
I thought she
44.
said she was 50. I thought there was 50 plus in there. But anyway.
No, I heard that somewhere too. But yeah, honestly, there's no fucking chance she hangs with the best. Can you bring up the bantamweight rankings for the women here?
And can I just
Let's
add
look at
this on-
this real quick.
Can I add this in before we look at the bantamweight? I had someone comment today. If they're looking at becoming this next big thing in MMA, where's the next event?
Yeah.
Where's their next UFC? Where's the next MMA event?
It's not next weekend.
You
You
know,
know who is next weekend?
UFC are 5 fucking events ahead. This is what you're coming. We're at the White House side. We've got the International Fight Week. We've got fight nights. If you're going to be the next big thing, when's your next event?
Yeah. MVP MMA 2 should be in the works.
Correct. It should already be announced. MVP
For sure.
MMA 2. That's right. It should be. Here it is. They're not. This was just a money grab, fellas.
Let's look at the top 5 here.
So I
Righto.
think she could possibly beat Pena,
Who?
Ronda Rousey.
No. Juliana Pena beat Amanda Nunes with absolute pressure.
A sloppy Amanda Nunes who didn't take it serious and didn't train properly.
So now let's look at Amanda Nunes level. A sloppy Amanda Nunes is probably a prime Ronda Rousey, bro.
Okay, yeah.
I think Juliana Pena wins.
Yep.
Raquel Pennington,
I reckon Kayla Harrison fucking mops the floor with her.
of course.
Like they're very similar in the way they fight. They get to the takedown, they go for a fucking sub.
Yep.
Yep, they're both judo practitioners.
Yep.
Fucking
One's got a dick, though. One's got a
well, maybe both.
Hey, you
maybe
guys,
both.
look at her. Fucking hell.
So
Hey,
Pennington.
Miss Man.
Raquel Pennington, I think there could be a fair fight there.
Jocelyn Edwards.
Yeah, look, you start to go, Ronda can get at these people. You definitely can start to say Ronda gets at these people. And I'm eating my words right now. Jocelyn Edwards, like that's number 3, and I would say she's one of the sloppiest fighters in the world. Norma Dumont, we just seen she could get
Well,
fucking
Norma's
handled.
good. She just doesn't have volume. She doesn't have an awareness when she's down. That's they only knock on Norma. She's good, but she just doesn't pull the trigger. Ketlin Vieira's flip a coin.
Yeah, I'd say Ariel's right. You know, she could definitely come in there and compete with the top 10, top 5.
Well, you wouldn't give her the champion or Amanda Nunes because she'd get killed.
Well, come back, Ronda.
Yeah.
Come back and show us.
Oh, big woman.
Come back and show us against someone of your same age and same caliber.
Oh, we sound like absolute fucking haters, eh? But I
I am a hater.
enjoyed it.
She's a fucking douchebag, man.
Oh no, I hate Ronda. I'm talking about the MVP.
Did you see Dana sent her a good luck text? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Sent her a good luck text.
Good
That
on
was
him.
nice.
But what do you
Like,
reckon about
he
the
obviously
timing?
cares.
What do you reckon of the timing of that announcement? So Dana White goes live on Instagram during his own fucking promotion while he's sitting
I
cage
called you
side,
and
right?
what did I say?
Yeah. Same thing.
He's the most the best strategist in the game. He would have sat there and gone, Francis.
Do you really think that though? Like,
Yeah, 100%.
he timed it when
man.
Francis was
Francis
about to walk
was
out.
coming out.
What are the MMA news journos gonna fucking say? What are they gonna put a picture up of? Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway. Surprise, surprise, the king is fucking back. Or Francis Ngannou KO's a fucking tomato can.
Yeah.
What are you more impressed about? What do you want to
know-
report? What's going to get you views?
I wish I could know the stats of how many people ran away from their TVs to start recording a video about Conor McGregor's return. How many journalists ditched what they were doing?
Everyone,
man.
the world would have come and stopped. They would have. Everyone's eyes would have taken off the TV.
The world stopped.
The world does stop for them.
The world stopped.
Ariel Helwani
Fuck
called
off.
UFC petty and everything, and just he was flying into him.
Yeah,
First 10 minutes was of not last episode, the one before was unbearable. It was just straight.
I think they dropped the ball with doing that. No, they didn't.
Yeah.
He announced it on his phone, like he normally does with his earpods in, and he announced it from the prelim all the way up to not the prelim, the fucking first fight, all
Main
the way
card.
all the way up to Conor McGregor. He done it within 30 seconds, and it wasn't for people to look at his face. It wasn't for people to join Dana White's Instagram live. It was for people to fucking create a frenzy about typing in UFC, Conor McGregor, UFC, Max Holloway, McGregor's return. All the journalists would have been going, oh, yeah, fuck, there's a fight.
That's what
here. Like,
happened.
all of them would have sat down. Because
What about another angle? We've been saying Dana's a bit out of touch with everything lately. What if he's just got the obligation to Meta to post every event? So he's going, oh, righto, it's about that time for Zuck to pay us. Just goes live, reads out the fucking news, doesn't give two fucks about who's walking out for MVP, and it's just a coincidence. And he
It's a possibility.
gets to the end of the card, and he's like, "Oh, I've caused a frenzy accidentally."
Nah, he knew.
You don't reckon?
He knew Ngannou
I want to
was-
believe that he was out of touch and he just didn't give a fuck about Jake
He
Paul.
knew Ngannou
It's a
was walking
possibility.
out.
Yeah.
He knew Ngannou was walking out. He knew he was going to announce it.
That's so funny.
And he announced it on the same day as his UFC fight night, at the same time that Francis Ngannou, and it worked, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone was talking about it. I was like, fuck yes, Conor McGregor's coming back against Max Holloway. That's fucking huge. Paddy Pimblett taking on BSD. You've got Robert Whittaker.
Yeah, we'll go over it later.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oi, did you see Armin fucking try to fight one of the MVP fighters?
Yeah. I think I got it.
He got called out in his post-fight speech. This bloke called Armin out, and then Armin pulled him up as he was walking away.
Yeah, this is an Emmy. Won't play that music. But then there was another video where, is it attached to this, where he fucking...
Yeah.
he walks in the back and they stop him, eh?
What a fucking gangster!
And then look at
Armin.
Jake Paul at the back now. Look, wait till you see Jake Paul. Look at him.
Please don't
As
hurt
if he's going to do anything. Look at him. Oh, he's just swinging his arms. You know where you got that friend that swinging his arm when you're about to go into a fight and you're like, you're going to help me? Yeah, bro.
I think this is the
That's
stuff
usually you,
Armin
Matt.
needs to stop.
Yeah.
Because he can get himself suspended. Like, if a commission gets a hold of the footage, if he slaps someone or punches someone, the commission could suspend him like they did Sean Strickland. I think it's risky. That, like, and I don't know the implication it has on RAF.
Can I ask you a question, though? Do you think Armin gives a fuck?
No.
I think there's a comment.
That's like, as a fan, man, like, I want to see him fight. Like, I'm itching to
So
see
do
this
I.
cunt fight Ilya Taporia.
Yeah.
That's going to be... See, that's a casual thing too, because like I think to myself immediately, that's another really good Pie Strong Live event. But then it's probably not going to relate to the casuals. Like, they're probably going to go, Armin, who the fuck is Armin Sarukian?
Armin's out there now with what he's done with all of his streaming, man. Everyone knows Armin.
I don't know, man.
I think one of the comments on here is Armin doing everything but fighting in the UFC. Literally, like, he's literally doing everything but.
Oh, it's so true, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway.
Let's have a look at this card, this UFC card.
Can I ask you, before we just move on, right? What do you rate the MVP card? Because we aren't a UFC podcast, we're an MMA podcast.
But when you're talking action, man, I'll say like a strong 7, because there was a lot of finishes.
Though
it was stacked. Like,
it was
stacked
a
for
one-sided
the- yeah,
stack, right? So I'm gonna give it a 5.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
And that's I think I'm being really
If you
honest.
take Ronda, I'll rate it higher if Ronda wasn't on the card.
I give it a 6.2.
6.2. 5.5.
That's a fair.
What do
That's
you-
a good score.
It's decent, Frankie.
That's
Would you drive 40 minutes for it? Probably not.
Could you put it in an email? Probably.
What did you score it?
7.
7.
A strong 7.
Fucking hell.
Strong 7. Jeez, bro.
I enjoyed watching Francis come back, make his money. He's probably got to pay some lawyers. You know what I mean?
It was
Yeah,
the
well, he
hospital's
killed
fault.
someone.
It was the hospital's fault.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, it was the doctor's fault,
It was the
wasn't it?
doctor's
Yeah.
fault.
Doctor's stoppage.
Oh, Bradley.
So Kalen Williams got a really good knockout over Nikolai Veretennikov.
He did. He did. Round 1, 3 minutes 31 to be exact.
And Sopaj, we were talking about him. He wasn't on a good streak, was he? I forget what made me embed his name into my brain. Ricky Tercios, he beat him. So, I picked him. He got a nice finish.
The Lion King.
The Lion King.
It's his name.
Page.
Is it really?
Click on him.
The Lion King.
Go up. Underneath his name there. Crossed in the black.
I can't see it.
Brendan Sopash.
Up the top here.
Nah, bruh. Cross. Other side.
Other across. I don't give a
No.
fuck. I believe you.
What are you saying? There's
give a
only
fuck.
one Bernardo
cannot see.
Sopaj.
Oh, fuck yes.
Righto, Modestus Bukowskis fucked my multi. I was on here. I was on. I just needed him to get a finish, and I would have been on big time.
Why was that a catch weight? Who missed weight, or was it just a catch weight?
I think it was a late replacement with Christian Edwards. Hang on. Rodolfo Bilardo pulled out late
That's right,
replacement.
Rodolfo.
Yeah.
Boys, let's talk about this just a wee bit.
He had one shot,
One shot against
one moment.
a well maker.
He'll be going back to a Boilermaker after this. So Malcolm Wellmaker was shaping up to be a tremendous prospect. The way he knocked out Chris Mutino, Sean O'Malley was the comparison here. Chris Mutino went to the third round with O'Malley before he got finished. Sean really struggled with him, looked like he was getting tired. Wellmaker just set up this beautiful combo, knocked him out easy as.
It's the way this guy striked and the way he looked on his feet was like he was going to be a world beater.
Yep.
It kind of reminded me of Morales, man. Just the way he looks and the way he is. But anyway, that's another thing. But when he went up against Ewing, you and I got called out.
Yeah.
We said it was going to be a bit of a layup for him.
Yep.
He got tested. He lost in a decision.
But he looked good in the decision.
He did. Well, he looked a bit overwhelmed because Ewing come out swinging, but this should have been a fucking easy win for him. Unless Juan Diaz is he a nightmare as well?
Well, we know his name now.
Did you see his KO on Dana White's Contender Series?
No, I didn't. I usually try to watch all
pretty fucking brutal. Spinning elbow.
Yep.
It was actually really cool. But, this kid was just too good on the ground, and Wellmaker needs to work on his ground game, plain and simple.
But he beat him in the striking too, man.
Yeah, he did, for sure. But, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the kid was too good on the ground.
What are you saying
Wellmaker.
then? What are you saying? That he only needed one shot?
One opportunity.
Anyway.
Do you think the knee, was illegal?
No, it hit his shoulder.
Hit his shoulder, bounced up into his head?
Yeah.
Thomas the Tank
Did it even bounce up into his head, though? Or?
Well, it snapped his head back. Hit his neck. It's still
neck punch.
Still head, right? Didn't compromise him?
Nah, I don't think so.
I've changed this guy's name to Thomas the Tank Engine, bro.
Choo-choo. Choo-choo. This is Korean Superboy versus Daniel Santos.
He looked
Santos looked amazing in the first round, and Doohoo Choi, Korean Superboy is what I'll call him.
Yeah.
He looked really slow, like he was a slow starter in this fight. Once he worked out the timing, it was game over.
Fuck.
The combos were mad.
Yeah.
It was like JDM's boxing. Like when JDM gets warmed up, just finds those angles and just they're not the fastest strikes, but they just get through the gaps and I thought it was.
I used to love watching Cody Garbrandt fucking with his combos, man. There was no one in the fucking UFC that had them the pace and the speed of them combos. That's why I love watching the bantamweight, the featherweight, the flyweight. They're just so quick.
Yep. And the main event, Arnold Almighty Allen versus Milky Costa. So it was a 50-45 event. Just handled him.
I'm giving him a clap because I was on Milky Costa the whole way. I thought it was going to be just too much because Arnold Allen's good, but I thought it was going to be too much of a test. But I think you said it in the chat. He just looks absolutely lost. He looked absolutely lost, old Milky.
But just the way he looked against Dan Ige, though, I thought he was on. I thought he was ready to fucking roll. Arnold's too good. We won't rate this card because I don't want to be disrespectful, but there was nothing.
It's not a pay-per-view, man.
There was nothing
we don't rate fucking fight nights, mate.
Yeah, I know, but this one wasn't compelling at all. There was nothing really. When the Francis fight came on, I swapped MVP to the big telly and put this on my iPad.
We just looking at that image there of Max Holloway from UFC 6, we all need to jump on and have a go at UFC 6, I reckon.
Yeah.
Did you hear what they're doing for UFC 6 though? So
the rating system.
The rating system that they use to rate their fighters, it's not going to go up and down with their performance anymore. It's just going to be set at their prime. So you're going to have prime featherweight Conor McGregor or lightweight Conor McGregor coming out fighting, or fucking prime Tony Ferguson. Do you know what I mean?
Is this lazy developers?
Probably, but
I'm sleeping everyone.
That's pretty cool because their idea behind it was they wanted to make it more, not necessarily interesting, but they wanted people to spread the use of characters around.
Yeah.
They wanted people to start using more characters.
So Cody will be good?
Instead of just Islam.
But you're
You know, like
what you're saying there, Jack, is accurate because I heard that too as well. I haven't bought UFC since UFC 3. Why?
It's
because
just
Conor
boring.
McGregor's shit.
Because Conor
Repetitive.
McGregor went from a 99 rated fighter to a fucking 75 rated fighter. You know, on NBA, you know, it's the same. You have to watch your stars kind of like wean out of the ratings, and it's really tough to do it. So you stop playing it. With them doing it this way, imagine Kobe Bryant. Every time you grabbed him, he's just fucking 99.
Yeah.
Well, he is. He always is. But you get what I'm putting down.
Yeah, he can't, get any lower in
But
the ratings
I'll
anymore.
get UFC 6 for that exact reason, and they are spreading the love again. Imagine having you get a John Jones on there. Everyone's just in their prime. Fucking, I'm going to smack you.
It's wild, eh? It's good, though.
Madness.
What's next?
Boys, before we get into fight announcements and news, Matt touched it on Monday, but we've had Dubbo Automotive jump on board as a major sponsor. Oh, we're going to have a fucking wardrobe change here. Unreal. Dubbo Automotive.
You got to chuck that hat on.
Oh, mate, I like my Chicago. No.
You got it's part of the paid sponsorship.
Here we go.
Jack, chuck yours on.
Sugar Daddy Ali. Thank you very much. Now, in all honesty, boys, we're not only doing a deal with Dubbo Automotive, we're doing a deal with the people.
Yes.
And what Ali represents, like before this was even a thing, Ali knew about the podcast. Like I've went in there, I've bought cars off him before. Zoe's Prado, the one she's driving now, we bought off Ali.
Yeah.
You know, and I got a little runaround car, Mazda 3. I had a Sheila write that off. She pulled it out in front of me. I went back in there looking at a ute, and Ali's like, "Oh no, have we upset you? You didn't like the car or whatever?" I said, "Nah, it's just crashed. I need another one." So sorted me out, looked after stamp duty, that sort of thing. There's no surprises in the contracts. It was just a really pleasant experience. And I actually, those online reviews you get, like, how do we do? How often do you fill them things out?
Not very often.
No, I
unless
never
you have-
do. And because I was so it was refreshing. But then Ali, first thing he said, "Yeah, mate, that price includes stamp duty. We'll look after you all good. You get the hats, the shirts and everything." It was just a pleasant experience. I took the time to fill out that online survey. Yeah, couldn't have been happy with my purchase. Still got the Prado, beautiful car.
And look, that's a perfect example of what you've experienced before. Any money's on the table, any sponsorship,
Yep.
So it's it's nice to hear that. But Wheelers Lane, Dubbo Automotive, we touched on the NRL podcast. They've got the best people, the best sales team, the best cars. Me personally, you can't go past the Black Edition Ford Ranger. It's the one that I want to test drive. So make sure you go down and see the team, ask for a test drive. Wheelers Lane, Dubbo Automotive.
It's not a bad looking car, that Black Edition Ranger.
I'll
eh?
take one. I'll take one.
We might even buy. We'll pay for our own sponsorship too. Buy a car off him.
Yep.
Thanks again, Ali. Appreciate you, my brother. Rightio, moving on. What do we got, Jack? First cab off the rank.
Oh, mate, I just wanted to let's have a look at the big announcement of the week. Matt, your boy's back. It's official.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise, motherfucker. The king is
Max
back.
Holloway. It's official. And it's at 170.
I'm so happy they gave him a tune-up fight, man. Like, this is going to be fucking easy, bro. It's going to be a 1-2, left uppercut, Zay,
Wild.
May.
What's your honest opinion of the matchup? Because
My honest opinion is it's going to go, well, if it's
It's 5 rounds.
here's what the rumor is. Connor's asking for 3.
He already asked, it got denied. It's 5 rounds.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that it's been denied yet. All I know is that Connor's asked for it, and nothing's been said about it.
There's never been a main event where they've had it 3 rounds. A main event is 5 rounds.
Israel Adesanya versus Anderson Silva.
Was it? Was it?
100%, I was there.
3 rounds for a main event?
Yep.
Was that a
Yep.
fight night or a pay-per-view?
Pay-per-view. UFC 234.
Yeah, right.
In Melbourne.
It's going to be 5 rounds.
Rod Laver Arena.
It'll be
Yeah,
5
well,
rounds.
when the UFC say it's going to be 5 rounds, I'll believe it.
Yeah.
But the power that Connor has to pull and sway things, it could end up being 3 rounds. But that just goes to show you where his cardio's at. He's absolute dog shit, right? And he doesn't want to go into those deep waters with Max because that's where Max is going to shine in the 4th and 5th round.
He doesn't need deep waters, brother.
Oh, my God.
It doesn't need deep waters. He's going to piece his face up. He's lost his chin.
He'll get tired.
Max
and
is
then Max will
gone,
finish him.
Max is gone. Max is gone.
Wow.
They've thrown him in the deep
Wow.
end with the great white shark, brother.
I actually want to bet on Conor because he's a 4.5 to 1 underdog.
Yeah.
He's paying $4.30 for a win.
It's crazy, yeah. Like that.
That's
I feel
fucking
like
wild, man.
Conor
Max is the
McGregor for a
favourite,
knockout
like-
or decision.
Yeah,
That's the play.
It's decent. Like we've seen Max knocked out now. Ilya did it, so
Yep.
surely Conor can do it if he says he's as good as Ilya. Is he as good as Ilya?
Yes. You'd
No.
knock
You
out
sure?
Ilya the
No.
same night.
Well, what's that, Brad? Can you? Is that a?
I
a
think
no?
Ilya would bash the fuck out of Conor
No
McGregor.
way.
Bro, he would 100%.
No way.
He would
No
100% KO Conor in the fucking first round.
And he'll tweet about it the night before.
Justin Poirier did it.
He'll change the bio. Surprise,
Who
surprise.
did it?
Dustin Poirier.
Who's that?
P-head.
I've never heard of Dustin Poirier before.
Oh, haven't you?
Is that commentator
Oh, he
guy?
made some hot
beat him
sauce or
twice.
something. I think he fights as well.
Beat
He's a
him twice.
bum.
Louisiana hot sauce. He's a
Anyway.
fucking ghetto hillbilly.
He's a bum and he knocked out Conor McGregor or something.
Hey,
Conor's been tested 11 times.
Wow.
11 times this year.
Well, you
That's
would.
fucking
To be
wild.
responsible, if you're going to take this drug testing seriously, you know, he found that loophole. He disclosed he was going to jump on steroids when he broke his leg.
Yeah.
He said, I need to get myself healed up. Found the loophole. All he had to do was disclose what he was going to take, jumped on all the gear under the sun, and then jumped in the testing pool, pissed clean for 6 months. Good to go, son.
Yeah.
So
Fucking oath. How good.
he's a competitor, mate.
Matt, can you watch this footage I've got up here and tell me if it's
Here
new
we
or
go.
not?
Here we go. Max, no chance, Max. Look at him. No chance, Max. Sit down. We're going to KO Max Hollywood in July.
he just
Look at him.
walked away from him.
Is this new footage?
Nah, it's not new. It's probably about 6 months old.
Yeah,
But-
right.
But they are. I watched yesterday Chris Weidman, Dustin Poirier, Jorge Masvidal, and
Din Thomas.
and Din Thomas on the lounge, right?
Yeah,
First
that's that
of all,
podcast they have.
Jorge Masvidal, stop wearing fucking shorts, put on pants and be a bit more professional.
Have you seen his
To
hairline?
get your hairline
Just-
sorted out because it looks
It's like-
ridiculous.
And it's like he's faded it in or coloured it in
Yeah.
with something.
He got hair
they've
transplant,
di-
didn't he?
They got hair
Oh, did he?
transplant, but they've
Well-
dyed to as well. They've dyed it to as well to make it look all one
Oh,
colour.
man.
It's terrible. I want to give them some feedback. Stop being so fucking salty, you
They'll get
whingy
it.
fucks, man.
They all are.
You
right.
whingy fucks. Like Dustin, I get it. Your wife was in his DMs, okay? Jolie wanted Conor over you. You knocked him out twice. Use that to your advantage. Right? Use it to your advantage. Jorge, you're never going to fight Conor McGregor, you salty dog. and it absolutely boils my blood when you got a professional TV show, a podcast, all of them sitting there. It's not their job to suck or ride Conor. They can have their honest opinion, but it doesn't come off professional when Chris Weidman's trying to explain what it's like coming back from the broken leg and Dustin going, well, I don't care. Hope it doesn't work out for him. You know what I mean? You have to have a level of professionalism where you go, well, hopefully he trains well enough, he gets in there, you know, it's going to be hard for him. It was just a really cringy watch, and there was moments where Din and Chris Weidman were looking at him going, guys, you need to like take the salt off.
Yeah.
It's all
What
good.
how do you reckon what's his path to victory? How does he beat Max?
I think it just has to be
Yeah,
the
KO,
fucking
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has
The
to
accuracy.
be KO. He loves round 1, half of round 2, and he loves round 4. He gets this second wind, and he's always been able to get this second wind. If he can minimize the damage to the face, because it's going to come. Dustin pointed out Max Holloway isn't a volume puncher anymore. He's a hard puncher as well. He's not this person where you get jabbed in the face. He's throwing bangers. But if he can just control the distance with that karate stance, he's going to have no worries about being taken down. There's no way Max is going to take him down. So he's going to have to open his stance up again. Lots of kicks, lots of teep kicks, lots of low calf kicks, take away the front foot of Max Holloway, piece him up, and in the first round and a half, he's going to have to look for the knockout.
Yeah, I think I think that's fair to say. I think that's pretty accurate. I reckon, as well as the calf kicks, we saw that work really well with Volk against Max. I think the body work needs to be put in. I reckon if you put some good body work into Max, that's going to slow him down a lot, and that's going to compromise his volume.
And do we see Conor wrestle?
I don't think so in this fight.
I don't think so.
No. I know.
Like, we didn't think Dustin was going to wrestle in that first fight. That's one of the first things he did was shoot on Conor
of
and
course.
took him down.
Dustin's a black belt. I would have been expecting Dustin.
So's Max, isn't he?
I couldn't tell you.
I couldn't tell.
I'm pretty sure he is.
But yeah, like it wouldn't surprise me if seeing how dominated Max was on the ground, and Conor's not fucking Charles Oliveira, don't get me wrong. But don't be surprised if halfway through round 2, Conor doesn't go for a takedown and because he has got really good ability on the ground.
Yeah, I don't think he should, though. He doesn't have the gas tank for it. Wrestling's a different beast, man, in a fight when your adrenaline's going. I don't think he should do that at all. He should volume punch Max. He should play that game. He should try out-volume him without getting tired. He's going to have the extra weight. He should try and do some clinches.
I think Max is going to be a beast at 170.
Like Jack said, get the fucking get the body work happening in the clinch, break, low leg kicks.
Really gas him out with that body work.
Is he going to be able to throw a kick? Chris Weidman come out today and said,
solid titanium.
I was so confident with getting my leg done. They put a bar straight through my knee and they fixed my shin and blah, 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 blah. Got a compound fracture, so it was a bit different to Conor's because it killed some nerves and damaged some of the muscle, blah, blah, blah. He said, and then I got into that fight and he said he threw a leg kick, it hit me, and he said, and I could not bring myself to throw a kick. He said, you rewatch that fight, and he said in about round 3, I kind of hit him with my ankle, and that was the only kick that I threw. And he said, and I mentally knew at that point I can't be in the octagon anymore. So it's going to be interesting to see if he can, without the shin pads and everything on there, if he can throw 100% effort kick. Because
Anderson Silva did it.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a different break for Chris Weidman. I don't know.
I think Chris's was worse.
Yeah, but if he
I don't know. It's hard to compare breaks.
If he takes the front foot and takes some fucking weight off that front foot of Max Holloway, and
it slows him down, doesn't it?
Max Holloway can definitely be knocked out now. He's getting older. He's not.
We've seen it.
Yeah. Well, we've only seen it from a fucking brutal young athlete being Ilya.
Yeah.
But Conor.
What did Ilya do different to everyone else to get Max out?
Absolutely forced himself on him, man.
It's just his footwork and his timing, right?
Yeah, he couldn't breathe, man.
Accuracy.
And
hit that spot.
But it was the third round KO too.
Everyone created this fear around Ilya Topuria that you can't. Well, Charles didn't care. Charles walked into it, but Max and Volk were all walking away, being knocked out. They were all trying to steer clear. Charles was the only person walking forward into it. But yeah, it's interesting. I don't think it's as heavy one-sided as it should be. I get Conor McGregor's 38 now. That's old, man. I'm 37 and I know what my body feels like. I'm obviously a fat piece of shit, but, it's going to be a tough fight. And I'm glad that it's a tough fight. Everyone was calling Jim Miller. Everyone was calling all of these. Should have been Nate. All of these people that gave him the one-up. But why? What's he going to do? Go on a run for the belt? I love. What if he comes out and wins? What if he comes out and beats Max Holloway, man? You know, does that
Then
give,
what? He beats Max Holloway at 170. What does that do?
Well, it's not at 170, right? Well,
You
it will
make
be at
Islam
170.
versus Conor.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if he beats Max Holloway, then it at least creates question. If
Islam
he
takes
beats,
that fight in a heartbeat.
I understand that.
But
You know,
do the UFC make it? There's a logjam there now.
no, but it creates if he beats
Conor.
Jim Miller, it's like, well, who else was he going to fight? If he beats Max Holloway, man, he is going to open a can of worms. If he beats
they're
Max
not going to
Holloway,
fucking give him a no. They won't give him a welterweight. By
I'm not
beating
saying
Max
they're giving
Holloway.
him a welterweight. I'm saying
the title. They're not going to give him Islam Makhachev.
I'm not
at
even saying the
welterweight.
title, Brad. What I'm saying is the excitement he will create around himself, because I don't think if he fights after Max Holloway, I can't even see him fighting again. And imagine the frenzy people are going to have if he beats Max Holloway. It's going to be like, oh my
I
God.
think you'll get more of a chance at Ilya than fucking Islam.
I'd love to see him fight Ilya at 170. Fuck, I'd love to see that.
Conor gets KO'd.
No, he doesn't.
Just like Islam would.
Dude, fuck off. You guys are hilarious.
Oi, give him Michael Morales.
No, Michael
That
Morales
guy-
would beat him too.
He'd fucking mollywop him. Michael Morales is walking around right now at 220 pounds.
I'd love to
That's just
see.
under 100 kilos for a welterweight fighter.
Fuck me.
Bro, that's massive.
I'd love to see. I know who wins, right? But I would love to see Carlos Prates versus Conor McGregor.
No,
I'd love to see it.
no. Just like I
Hoofy.
didn't like against fucking. Yeah, well, Hoofy's a lot smaller.
Yeah, Hoofy's a fucking 155er. He can't
He's
make
pretty big
155,
body.
man. He has to be at
Paddy
170.
Pimblett or Dan Hooker. That's who he should fight.
Yeah, but such a backstep. This is what I'm trying to say. If he beats Max
Paddy
Holloway,
Pimblett's not a backstep.
well, Paddy Pimblett isn't, but fucking Dan Hooker is.
Who's a bigger star, Max or Paddy?
Max.
Max.
Max Holloway for sure, man. If Conor beats
Let
Max
me ask you
Holloway,
this
it's going to
then.
be massive.
When you watch Max Holloway walk out, does it give you the fucking tingles and the shivers down your spine?
No.
There's a reason
When
why
Paddy
it doesn't.
Pimblett walks out, does it?
Yeah.
Yes, man. You see the whole crowd of fucking...
The way the crowd gets involved into it.
Yes. You see that shit. And you see the song that's playing.
You're
and
giving me goosebumps.
you see how fucking hyped he is. You don't get that with Max.
No, you get...
You get that with Conor.
You get... Oh,
You get fucking Conor walking out the foggy
talk to
Jew.
me. Talk to me, Brad.
Brother, it's different.
No, notorious.
You got it once with fucking Dustin Poirier when he walked out to that fat guy that died singing "Shine Bright Like a Diamond." Who's that fella? I don't know his name.
Yeah, some fat guy that sung it.
Some fat dude on American Idol. They played
Shine
that.
bright like a
Shivers
diamond.
down the spine. There's not many people that walk out that invoke
Boys,
that sort
without
of reaction.
using your phone, bit of trivia. What's the song that Conor walks out to? That Irish song.
Foggy Jew.
Oh,
What do you do?
yes.
I just said it before.
Did you?
What do
I
you
got
mean?
trivia, and I've
We all
already
know
told you
that.
this trivia. What song did he walk out to when he lost to Nate Diaz? And I've told you this, and I know you're not going to get it.
Oh,
Lost to Nate Diaz.
it still had the Foggy You start,
No,
but
it was
the rap
completely
song
different.
was different,
No, he
wasn't
didn't
it?
have the because he stopped playing the Foggy Juice start. It was because he changed it from the Biggie song that Nate Diaz won was. It was a different rap song. I can't
Yeah, it was
think
the
of
game.
Yeah.
El Chapo.
it. Chapo, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the only
Because
time
it was like, I am the God. And I remember looking at you, fella. Oh, was I with you fellas?
No.
No. I must have been with Todd.
No, we were all with Todd with the wedding.
Were we?
No, the Nate Diaz 2 was with Todd, up with Todd for the wedding.
I was with Todd for both of them, I thought. I was at the commercial when he got beat.
Oh, no, that was Amber's wedding, Amber and Steve.
Anyway, when he come out to that song, the lyric is "I am a god," and I'm like, "Oh fuck, he's too confident," and then he lost.
Yeah,
It's
that
like,
was
fuck.
the Nate Diaz, the first one. I was with Pope, I'm pretty sure, because that was on the same card. No, it wasn't on the same card, but I'm pretty sure I was with Pope when he lost the first one. But it was the only time he stepped out of the Biggie one. Not notorious. Yeah.
Psyched. Let's just run through this. We'll start at the top prelim. Robert Whittaker moves up to 205 to fight Nikita Krylov. And we are Mystic Max because this is the only... when we went through the rankings, this is not the only name we said would be okay for Whittaker. The rest are all dangerous.
Yeah.
So
I feel like Hunter listens to the podcast on the fly.
Well, Mark Cowan does.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mark Cowan.
Cheers,
What a
Mark.
legend.
Yeah, look, first of all, Ode Osborne, Cody Durden, Wang Kong, Tracy Cortez, Adrian Yanez, Cody Garbrandt, Damian Pinas versus Almeida, Kai Kamaka, Luke Riley. That's just the prelims. We haven't even got the early prelims yet. And we main card the prelims with Robert Whittaker making his debut at light heavyweight, and he will smoke this Tajikistan.
He's Russian.
Russian.
Just
is he?
Russian.
That's right. Just Russia.
I thought he was Serge's brother.
No.
Take it away for fight one of the main card.
So it's the debut of Gable Stevenson versus Elijah Ellison.
Do you reckon John Jones will be in his corner?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, definitely. Yep.
Every fight he's had, he's been in his corner. It's going to be
Protege.
fucking great.
Brandon Royval, Lonia Kavanagh. Who you got in
This
that
is
one?
a low key fucking banger of a fight.
Yeah. Well, I'm a bit back and forth with this one, right? Because Royval is a dog, the raw dog, Brendan Royval. Kavanagh got beat by Charles Johnson. He was winning the fight the whole time, then sort of gassed at the end, got caught, got knocked out, comes back against, was it Brendan Marino?
Just recently?
Yeah, and mollywopped him. I've got to look that up. I'm second guessing myself.
Fuck. They talk about the greatest fight card ever. Royval, Gable Stevenson, Cody Sandhagen, BSD, Paddy Pimblett, Conor McGregor, Max Holloway. Jesus.
Yeah, Marino.
Boys.
5 rounds. Just,
Boys.
Yeah.
wow.
So I'm on the fence with this one, man. I think either way, it's going to be, like you said, low-key banger.
Yeah, I think I'm going to give it to Lonier. Just the way he handled Marino was just fucking unreal.
Yep. I'll agree with that. Be a good bet. Where
Yeah.
am
You're not on it anymore.
I? Oh, that's the card we got to preview.
I'm against
preview it
both
next
yous.
week.
I'm on Brandon Royval. If I
Is
can
it on? Not on till next week.
Yeah.
Is that
30th.
of May? Yeah, right. Easy.
I'm on Brandon Royval. I think he beats Kavanagh.
So Corey Sandhagen versus Mario Bautista.
This is a good fight. Haven't
It
they
is.
fought already?
Did they? No, I don't think so.
No, okay. Never mind
A
then.
few years back? I think you're right there, Jack.
Wonder if it's up here. Right here, main card, Corey Sandhagen. I really don't think so, eh?
No.
No.
Yep, Mario
Oh,
Bautista.
fuck, you're right.
Yeah, I can remember. Yeah. He would have looked that
Mystic
up.
Jack.
He would have looked that up. And did you look that up pre-podcast, Jack?
No, mate. I'm just that fucking
I'm
good.
just that guy. I'm pretty sure he versed.
Oh, that's why he remembers it. It was on Cejudo versus Dillashaw.
I'm pretty sure he knocked
It was
out.
a sad card. Cunt.
He got it. He's right. Corey Sandhagen, I'm on that one.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fair, but Bautista's come a long way.
Yeah,
See
man.
that last fight where
Bautista's come a long way. I'm low key leaning towards Bautista here.
He looked clean in that fight. Remember, we made a big thing about it.
Got taken down on TikTok.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
He
Who did he
smoked him,
beat?
We're just looking
can't
at it now. I
remember.
can't remember.
Fuck yeah.
Got him. Wikipedia.
It's not coming up with the fucking stats like it normally does.
yeah. Vinicius Oliveira.
It's a decent fight.
Yeah.
Decent
Patchy
win.
Mix, the video was about. He mollywopped Patchy Mix.
Yeah.
Got taken down for copyright. Bastards.
Yeah, right.
And then we're on to
co-main.
BSD. Paddy
Jinx.
the Batty Pimblett.
This is a
Very
terrible
similar.
fight. Terrible fight for Paddy to come back to.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think BSD will get it.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Why? What does
I just think
BSD
he's-
edge him out in?
Everything,
reckon ground
He's
and
a better
standing.
striker. He's a beast on the ground.
All the analysts are saying that he's too heavy-handed for Paddy on the feet, and he's probably, if not equivalent to Paddy on the ground. And BSD's not going to go to the ground. He's just going to piece his face up. So all
Well,
the analysts
fuck,
are saying BSD wins this easy.
Justin Gaethje's heavy-handed. Fucking Paddy lasted 5 rounds of that shit. I don't see
Scousers don't
BSD
get
knocking him
knocked
out.
out.
Justin
don't
Gaethje
get
isn't
knocked out.
a tactician when it comes to fighting. He kind of just starts throwing haymakers and over fucking hand rights, and then once he's got you, he will start with the fucking the volume of punches. I think BSD is going to be very, very strategic in the way he throws the punches to keep the distance, and if it does go to the ground, he's very much capable on the ground as well. I don't think he knocks Paddy out, but everyone's calling this would be Paddy's first KO because BSD apparently has really heavy hands. So
I'd rather see Paddy win though. Like it.
Yeah, same.
That's a better.
Just keep that hype train for sure.
Better personality.
Kind of looks like it's going towards that Sean O'Malley kind of. It was like up and then that one lost and then anyway, fuck them. Who's next, boys?
Conor McGregor versus Maxi Boy Holloway.
Does he make it to the 12th of July? Does he fight?
Yeah.
Well, I have a feeling that the foot swells up like a balloon.
He breaks his middle toe again.
He can't
Boys,
get
this
his
is the fucking
Ibogaine
live.
treatment.
We're fucking flying Jack down. The podcast has made money. We're flying Jack down. Live podcast on the 12th of July. Mystic Mac is back.
Yeah.
Bringing the boys together.
He better be back. I'll smoke the dog.
Jack's coming anyway.
Yeah. Yeah,
Fuck
so
Conor.
for our listeners, obviously, local sponsor of ours being Macquarie Inn Hotel, we do a few live events there a week, and we try to strategically choose what live events a few a week. We try to choose what live events we have, and this is the perfect. Like I think it will be the biggest trading that Macquarie Inn will ever see, man. It's going to be fucking absolutely hectic.
And we've had live sponsors jump on. We've got we've got some new, some old. So we've got Cosbuild returning. He never left. He never jumped off board.
Yeah.
He's been on board since day one of the live event. So thanks, Anthony, for staying on board.
Thank you, Anthony and Cosbuild.
We got newly rebranded Nova Performing Arts, formerly Arana Dance Centre, jumping on again.
Best dance school. I did Stars of Dubbo, Dance for Cancer, and it's an incredible school.
Yep.
Incredible kids, and the teacher goes all right as well.
We've got the boys from Iron Knuckles, just recently acquired a suspension company called Magnum Suspension Components, I think it's called. So that they're wanting to advertise Magnum. So Magnum has jumped on board as a merchandise sponsor. So thanks for that, boys. We do need to catch up with them. I want to set up the podcast in their shed, have a cool car like a Monaro or something in the background, and catch up with them because they've been on the pod before. They've grown so much since that episode, and so have we. So I think production and just general conversation will be a lot better.
And I'd love to do that with all of our sponsors. If we can move it down to their place of business and do a podcast from there, it would be incredible.
Yep.
Ace at Fades,
Yep.
The best in the business when it comes to fades. Chelsea, Lacey and Austin, they do an amazing job. They've just celebrated 5 years in business. So Ace of Fades, welcome aboard. They're about to jump on all of our merchandise too as well. And we can't forget the one and the only Forrester Kitchens.
He's a silent OG in this. He's been since day one for sure. Like, he handed out $500 cash at the first live we ever did.
Yep. And that's what he wants to do again, the mad bastard. So he's already... So we're chucking him on the logos anyway, like the media banner and the merchandise, because he said he was going to help us build the studio. And I'm like, fuck yeah, that's sick. And then he's like, oh, and by the way, I want to give away $500 again. That was mad. And I'm like, oh, you're fucking...
But this guy, I've dealt with
You'll
trades.
never meet a more loyal friend.
Yeah.
Well, and when you talk about a tradesman, when you talk about quality of work, this guy is, and I know it's going to sound biased because he's a sponsor, but he is genuinely the most particular and detailed human being you'll ever meet in your life. If you're looking for a kitchen, make sure you go and see them in Crick Street. Forrester Kitchens, they are truly the best of the best.
We'll put it this way. He quit a very comfortable job to start his own business because he didn't like the way that operated. So.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it at that. So
Yeah.
thanks, Todd, at Forrester Kitchens. Love you.
So our first live event, the 12th of July at the Macquarie Inn Hotel, International Fight Week, UFC 329, the return of the Mystic Mac, the one and only, the notorious Conor McGregor. Be there or be square. And Big Dave and Michael, if you don't come down, you're pussies. Right? I hope you hear this. I'm not going to send you a text. I'm just expecting a response. If you don't come down, you're pussies. Come down and see the Mac Man live.
Rightio. Let's go. Let's move on to this news. So we got Ethan Ewing. He's not getting any easy fights. So he demolished Malcolm Wellmaker. I've gone blank with the second opponent. It was a Rafael Estevan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was undefeated as well. Took his O. Now he gets Farid Basharat.
I feel
Another
like he's
undefeated.
asked for this fight.
I think he'll get it. He'll wrestle this cunt and he won't be able to get up.
Yep.
That's what's going to happen.
Farid's no fucking puppy dog either. This is going to be a really tough fight. It's too hard for me to call this. I really like the way Basharat fights, man. It was very close his last fight, if you can remember. There was a bit of controversy around. I can't remember who he fought, but there was a bit of controversy around that last round, if you can remember.
In whose fight?
Basharat. I can't remember.
I jog my memory when I see his
you'll remember.
John Matsumoto.
It was on the same Bautista Oliveira fight card, and it got to the end, the last round, and they were saying that he wasn't doing enough in the last round. But there was controversy because we spoke about it in the podcast. I reckon I could even go back to our podcast.
Yeah, right.
And wasn't it one of the first events for Paramount Plus too as well? In February. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
one of the first.
I really like the way he fights, and I think it's going to be, I don't know, I have a feeling Basharat wins.
Ewing will pump him.
Okay.
He'll pump him.
All right.
Just a Ewing hater.
Yeah, fuck you.
Me?
I'll never doubt him again. He'll be on a 7-fight losing streak. I'll never doubt him. We should have played this earlier, but this is John Jones talking about the potential fight with Francis Ngannou and how he wants out of his contract. If this is a video I'm thinking of, Tyron Woodley's like, you should tell Netflix to just pick up the check when they come for you and just fight anyway.
Get out of my UFC contract. That's going to be the difficult part. If this fight's going to happen, doing it outside, I don't think Dana's...
That's shitty sound, but basically he said he wants out of his contract with the UFC. Wants to fight Francis.
I think he's just honey dicking.
Yeah, he always talks like this, and then does nothing.
Yeah,
He wanted to fight. He's wanted to fight everyone. He's a pussy. He's a pussy.
Boys, look at all these list of fighters. Can you go back to the start, Brad?
Colby Covington makes sense.
Biggest name. He actually let the UFC roster know, or let the UFC know that he's retiring. So they removed him from the roster.
I wonder why.
Well,
He's probably getting paid more at RAF.
Yeah, right.
He's getting fights over there.
Myra Bueno Silva's out.
see ya.
Brad Riddell.
It's about time.
Zach Gorn.
He'll go to the fucking PFL.
Nathan Fletcher. Colby Covington. There's more. I've seen a lot more, but I've gone blank.
Welcome to Netflix, Colby. That's exactly right.
I'll see if I can find it on X.
What are you trying to find?
There's UFC roster watch. It's a page, and I swear I read a heap today.
Why,
You know who didn't get cut?
Conor McGregor.
Tai Tuivasa.
Oh, he's
it.
never going to get cut.
I told you he's getting one more.
While he's trying to find that, just for our listeners again, all you VIPs out there, we are about to announce, and because of all you dedicated listeners, I'm going to give it to you first. We are giving away a VIP table for the State of Origin. Now, I don't normally like to cross-mix the old MMA and the NRL podcast, but we are giving away a VIP table for the State of Origin. Wings, all you can eat wings, pizzas, hot dogs, couple of jugs of beers and a cracking table right next to the TV. So watch this space after we finish this. It goes live. Hit us, Brad.
My internet's been shitty, man. It's not loading.
It's probably Jack's.
my internet's not loading because of Jack. So what do we got? We hit Colby Covington, Silver, Riddell, Nathan Fletcher.
It's pretty much what we said.
Yeah.
Where's this hot list, Brad?
I read like a list of 5 today that was not what you read out. Must have been old ones, Jesser and Burns. Shamrock, you know that young fella Shamrock that tried to fight the dude after the fight? You don't remember that one?
No.
Pedro Munoz. Few have dropped. Cub Swanson.
Yeah, right. Oh, we knew Cub was done. He retired, didn't he?
He did.
Right,
this
next.
one. So Clarissa Shields has been banned from all MVP events until further notice because she tried to fight that Alicia Baumgardner. Or
Who's
she hit
Alicia
it- she-
Baumgardner?
A boxer. A lower weight class boxer.
Right. But she hit her.
Yeah. So,
Oh.
basically they've put out a statement saying that it's not within their values. They have a zero tolerance policy when it comes to violence or hostilities.
So Armin's now banned?
No.
Is Jake Paul banned when he cornered Francis Ngannou and he was talking about...
When he cornered Francis.
Is he barred?
What the fuck is that?
Is that what's happening?
What are you saying?
Was he threatening him or
Why
the
would I
fuck up.
give a fuck about that?
eh?
Shut the fuck up.
What's going on here? Who's Clarissa
Why would I
Shields?
give a fuck?
Who's Clarissa Shields? Oh my god.
What's MVP?
Fuck yeah. Oh, they're trying to do some fights or something apparently.
What's their next card?
I don't know.
Jesus.
What else we got, bro?
Jesus.
That's it, brother.
That's it.
Wow.
Done and dusted.
Oh, Conor. Can't wait for him to come
Conor
back.
McGregor, massive news.
Finish this up, Brad.
We've got like fucking 20 episodes where it's like Conor in the fucking heading and it's going to be another one.
Man,
Oh,
Surprise.
boys, what if he wins? What if he wins? That's
It's
where
a
I'm
fair
doesn't.
chance. Like,
Yeah.
let's be real. It's Conor McGregor. His striking is beautiful. It's
Was.
just his gas tank.
It still is, mate.
Man,
He'll
that
piece you
shitty
up.
training video we watched,
Piece
he's
you
still
up.
flowy.
Yep.
Like, he's got strong kicks like that. Yeah. I
And
don't
this
know,
is
man.
Ibogaine McGregor, right?
No, well, apparently
doesn't
he's back
work.
on the fucking...
No, he's not.
He's back on the
He's
coke,
not,
mate.
He is.
Ibogaine once only has an 80% success rate, and he's in that 20% because he's back on the coke.
He's 80%.
I'm telling you.
Show me a video of him on coke.
He needs another fucking treatment, so he's in the 90s now.
I can't wait for DDP.
It'd still be
to win
that
so you're not
10%.
as salty. Can DDP come back and win?
Oh,
so
he's
Jack's happy?
announcing his fight in the next couple of days, he said.
Who?
DDP. He's back.
Oh, he's in a Kamaru Usman.
That's the rumour, but it's not official. Yeah. You reckon
I
it'll
thought
be
it-
him?
Yeah, apparently that's what's floating around. I can't see it being anyone else.
He'll bash Kamaru.
Well, he should. He should.
I reckon he will.
Too
No.
big.
Well,
Kamara wins that. Kamara wins that for sure.
Here
I've seen
we
a
go.
video
You're
of
the
like
DDP hater over here.
there was a Looney Tunes win. You see where old mate punched him and he like stumbled, but then grabbed like a tire clinch
Oh.
on the way down, and old mate hyperextended his leg. He tapped out on the way down.
DDP landed on his leg and hyperextended it up the wrong way. Fuck, that was funny.
The most DDP win ever. It's called.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck.
I love
Fuck, that was funny.
There was a short yesterday where he's like, people tell me all the time that my combinations, he used some type of word and he goes, I don't even see myself doing them. And then it shoots to him fucking doing all that spastic stuff. Anyway.
All right. Boys and girls and everything in between, if you listen this far, we appreciate the fuck out of yous. Like, follow, subscribe, press all the buttons. Peace. We're out.
See ya.
Right, let's record this fucking ad. Hoi.